If you're looking for a newer construction home in Goose Creek that actually gives you a little bit of space, privacy, and still keeps you close to everything, this neighborhood might be one of the best options right now. Today, we're out in Central Creek by Mungo Homes, and I'm going to walk you through 3 of their most popular floor plans so you can see exactly what you get at different price points.
This is JJ with Charleston New Builds, and we're out here in Central Creek by Mungo Homes in beautiful Goose Creek, South Carolina. There's just over 100 home sites in this community, all hardy plank siding. We're gonna take a look at 3 models today.
Before we jump into the homes, let's talk about this neighborhood itself. Central Creek is a smaller, more boutique style community, which is something you don't see a ton of anymore, especially in the Goose Creek area. A lot of the neighborhoods are getting bigger and more dense, but you've got wooded home sites, tree-lined streets, and it just feels quieter. They've done a really good job keeping that balance between privacy and convenience. You've got walking paths, ponds, and a playground inside the neighborhood, but one of the biggest advantages is its location. Central Creek is about a mile north of Central Creek Park, which has become one of the most popular parks in the Somerville Goose Creek area. It features a splash pad, a ton of pickleball courts, a playground, basketball and volleyball courts, and it will have its own walking path connecting the neighborhood directly to the park, which will be great for evening walks and playtime with the kids. About a mile away from Central Creek to the east is the Goose Creek Community Center, which is a state-of-the-art facility with gyms, a climbing wall, and a ton of events for families. This is also where City Hall is located. Here, you will find the new Joseph S. Danning Amphitheater, which hosts free concerts, and a new assembly building is under construction for the city's administrative meetings, but can be rented out by residents for weddings, banquets, and reunions.
We're now outside the Kershaw. It's a 4-bed, 2.5-bath home that's just under 2,000 square foot.
This is a 2-story home, and right off the bat, what stands out here is how functional the first floor is. When you walk in, one of the first rooms you'll see is a large flex space that can be used as a home office, which is huge right now with more people working remotely, or even a playroom or second living space. Just past the flex room, you've got a large great room that flows right into your kitchen and dining area. It feels open, but not overly stretched out, which I think a lot of people prefer. Upstairs is where all your bedrooms are, and every single one of them has a walk-in closet, which is something that buyers always bring up. You've got a loft area at the top of the stairs, which gives you a little separation between rooms, and then your primary suite is tucked down the hall for more privacy. You can option a vaulted ceiling in the primary, and there are a few different ways to configure the bathroom depending on what you want, which is something I always like to point out with Mungo. They tend to give you flexibility without overcomplicating things. Next up is the Dawson, and this one has a slightly different feel. This is a 3-bed, 2.5-bath home, and it's a little more compact, but still very efficient in how it's laid out. You've got a covered front porch, which adds some character right away, and then as you come inside, the kitchen sits right next to the walk-in pantry and opens up into the great room. From there, it flows into a breakfast nook, which gives a more casual dining setup. One of the things I like most about this plan is the options. You can add a fireplace in the living room and even extend your living space with a covered porch off the back, which is huge in Charleston with the weather we get. Upstairs, the layout is straightforward: primary bedroom with a walk-in closet and attached bathroom, and then 2 additional bedrooms down the hall with a shared bath. Plus, your laundry room is upstairs where it should be. This one makes a lot of sense for someone who wants newer construction, lower maintenance, and doesn't necessarily need a ton of extra space. Lastly, we're going to look at the Highland, and this is probably one of the most balanced floor plans out there. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, and again, all bedrooms have walk-in closets. As soon as you walk in, everything opens up. Great room, kitchen, eat-in area, all connected, with a large island that really becomes the centerpiece of this home. You've also got a corner pantry and additional storage under the stairs, which is one of those small things that makes a big difference in everyday living. Going upstairs, all the bedrooms are located on the 2nd floor, along with the laundry room. The primary suite is separated from the secondary bedrooms by a loft, which gives you a little bit of privacy and also creates flex space upstairs that you can use however you want. And again, Mungo gives you options here. You can add a 4th bedroom, a bonus room, or even something like a pet pad, which is actually becoming more popular than you'd think. So overall, Central Creek is one of those communities that flies under the radar a little bit, but when you actually come out here and see it, it makes a lot of sense. You're getting newer construction, a quieter setting, and still really solid access to everything in Goose Creek and the surrounding areas.
This is JJ with Charleston New Builds. Thanks for joining us today in Central Creek by Mungo Homes. If you have any questions about the homes you saw today or some of the other floor plans, please go fill out the form in the bio, and we'll see you next time.